So, all right, so we're looking at the reference. We've
Yeah.
got our pencils, we've got our paper,
We got our glasses.
we've got our glasses. So, yeah. So what, first steps, what are we looking for? Big shapes, little shapes,
Oh, yeah,
general shapes?
that's a good point. So the first thing I'm looking at is almost to assume what is the first box? What's the first cube, the first square on this guy? So, I mean, I'm looking at this shape in here like that. That's going to give me an overall general shape of the head without trying to start rendering into it. And then this jutting box that comes out of that box.
Yep.
That's basically where I'm starting in.
So, all right, we're going to start with the big, what would you say, kind of trapezoid shape?
Yeah, or you could do this triangle like in here kind of thing if you want. I don't, it's just as I said that I'm changing and going for the top line.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, so a general square on that is good, and then the top of the nose. Wow, I'm already off. See. Oh, there it is. Okay. How you doing? See, you got farther along than I am already. Look at that.
I drew like 20 on the way here, so just to practice. No.
That would make sense. Wow, nice. Huh.
Trick, I think, is that mouth shape. I want to capture
Well, that's it. Yeah, you already got the eyes on that. I'm majorly impressed. Look at that. That looks great. What the heck? I think the other trick with a polar bear is where to place the ears. They seem so obvious, but they're always, if you can stretch them a little bit farther away than you expect, because that space along the temple is just wider than you expect it to be half the time.
I think there's a distinction. I'm a line guy, and you're a mass guy.
I only just recently figured that out too, that there are people who are better with line or see things as line, and then there are other people who see things as mass. But then that goes back to that whole thing I was talking about before on if you're going to be an artist, you want to do them both. You want to be good at line and you want to be good at mass. And I don't know, maybe that's a survival thing of mine, where you don't want to be caught out in the snow without the equipment.
Right. It's yeah, be able to wear any hat you need that the job requires.
Wow. Yeah, that's sounds simple, but that's true. Probably why I do take on a lot of different assignments, because of the challenge, and also I'm interested in stuff. I'll see now I'm going into the line.
You know, I'm transitioning to tones.
See, I think yours is better than mine already.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, no,
So,
I'm not
I think
kidding.
yours is better. I think that's the plight of the Illustrator.
You got the
right?
proportions right away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you're good.
Okay. So that's looking pretty good.
Thank you.
You happy with it?
Well, not as happy as the polar bear looks.
It looks like the polar bear.
Yeah.
This is good.
It's passable.
You mind if I
No, please.
change your world in 2 seconds?
Yes.
All right, you ready?
I am.
There. Deal with that.
Yeah.
There you go.
And the control freak in me is losing it.
It's working though.
Yeah, it's interesting because it allows you, first of all, it makes you kind of accept those, I hate to use the phrase happy accidents, but letting the materials start to dictate back to you.
Yeah.
Which is interesting, but it also creates those opportunities for, like, let's say right here, this eye condition, to erase back in and bring a little contrast,
and
make
you can
that
see
pop.
the value in that, right?
Yeah, trail that off.
And the other reason it's changing you a little bit now is that the same thing for me. When I swipe through, I realize this stuff is important. it doesn't make sense to that.
Right.
It makes sense to this.
Absolutely.
That's what's important, not that.
And yeah.
And then now you've got this stuff in here you can have fun with. You can change that, and you can actually leave it there. Like if I did this and used yours and did the same thing, oops, like crazy. See, I can leave that in the background, and now when I go in for some of that white fur, I've got a tone to wipe out against.
Yeah, and that feels good, like just kind of trailing the silhouette of the drawing. Kind of creates that extra kinetic
Yeah,
line.
that's the other thing too. You can clean it back up, put it back out there, or give it direction. Give it a motion that allows it to feel alive on the paper.
Yeah, yeah.
I have a lot of students that ask, how is it that you get it to feel like it's moving? And a lot of that is in the kind of the kinetics of the strokes. Mm-hmm. But the strokes aren't all going the same direction, and they're not all the same level of strokes. We'll talk about that when we get into painting.
Yeah. Greg, we have our polar bears here. What do we think?
You nailed the shapes and everything like way before I did. It was great, and what I'm really enjoying is that I was thinking about putting a nice big black bold line under the head to pop it out, and you already did that. So I'm going to rip that off. And, That's great. That's great.
Thank you.
Yeah, because that just gives it the strength, pushing it forward like that.